Only 2 more souls to lure in before we hit our goal. Who's brave enough? Ads incoming for a bit. Grab snacks or stretch those wings. Back soon with more Shiro magic.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are live. We are unmuted. Everything's going good so far. And yeah, I don't want to jinx myself, but it is hump day. It is Wednesday. We're halfway there. And I hope you all are having a good week. It's starting to warm up a little bit here, but I think we may have a storm coming in. I kind of feel it. But yeah, so we are streaming today, and we're going to try some new stuff. I've been wanting to try this game out for a while now, a little bit of Dwarf Fortress. And apparently it is a very complicated game. In fact, it's supposed to be more of a world simulation than a game. But we're going to give it a shot, see how far we get, see if we can figure out how to play it, how to do everything, remember the hotkeys, all that fun stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna give that one a try. Apparently, it's one of the most detailed simulation games of all time. Somebody was telling me that each of the dwarves have like 35 teeth, and all of the teeth are tracked, kind of, crazy stuff like that. So we're gonna give it a shot. And I'll probably die a lot. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me see here. Let's get the game up and running. I think I'll have to set up a new scene for it. And I don't know, maybe we'll have to look up some stuff too. I watched a 20-minute tutorial, but yeah, but there are tutorials out there for this thing that are like 5 hours long. So let's see if we can get it up and running here. Let's see. Okay, is that going to pop up here? Yep, okay, there we are. Okay, so I have never done this before. I mean, I started it up to make sure that it works and all. But, yeah, so we're going to start a new world. Prepare to guide your stout charges to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. You'll begin by creating your world and watching the region's history unfold. Once this process is complete, you can prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep in the mountains. As you dig deeper and more citizens take up residence in your outpost, your doings will attract attention, both wanted and unwanted. Deal with the challenges as they arise, and you might one day find your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. Okay, we're just going to kind of stick with the defaults here because I don't know what any of this stuff is. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Okay, create world. No, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But I've seen a lot about it. I've heard a lot about it. Creating Zelarushkal, the Eternal Realm. So now it's going through the history. Coastal Dune of the Whiskers of Learning founded Quarry Treasures.
Lost already, little Kitsune? Don't worry, I'll help you survive, or at least watch the chaos unfold.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's going to be a little bit of chaos here. Okay, become a Jew, blah blah blah. Okay, this is the history of our world. Play now, I think. Yeah. To recenter, SWASD or hold drag. Okay. Okay, play now. Yes, I'm sure there will be a fair amount of chaos. Okay, I think Fortress is what we want to do. Passing a few weeks to get things ready. Okay, I think the tutorial is probably a good idea. Let's see, located in a forested, mineral-rich region of this world where you can play through a short tutorial. Non-interactive help will be available whenever you decide. Okay, so we're going to start tutorial. And I guess this is where we are starting. Dwarven Outpost. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes, forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Tunamtubul. No supplies left. Okay. Strike the earth. Okay. Your view is focused on one elevation at a time. To move the camera around, press WASD or hold the middle mouse button. Okay, so the wheel, I think, moves the map up and down. Okay, or I can use E or C to move up and down. When your view is in the air above other tiles, you can see them below, but you can only interact with objects in your current elevation. The view will be dark underground until you begin mining. You can move the camera to the surface. With the surface button highlighted, the F1 hotkey will recenter you on your wagon. Okay, next. You can zoom in and out of the play area while using left or right bracket or control mouse wheel. Okay, zooming in, zooming out. Okay, we'll zoom out a little bit here. It's time to get to work. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground. There may be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you'll want to seek wealth below the surface. Mining tasks are designated in the play area. Begin by clicking the highlighted mining button. Okay, there's the mining button. So always the mine stairwells start at one elevation and are completed on the next. Click the surface, move the camera down one level, and click the underground. Reversing the order also works. Okay, so we'll put a stairwell there, I guess, and then we have to go down. I guess like that. Okay, now we unpause. Okay, brackets. Brackets zoom in and out. Okay, is this working? Did it mine? Does it say? I will unpause the game. Okay, there we go. Game is unpaused. There they go. Okay, so that's as low as we got. Let's make a safe place to work. Select regular mining mode to the left of the stair mining mode. Okay. Dig a rectangle underground big enough for a large stockpile and some workshops. Consider that most workshops are 3x3 squares. Mining through the stone layers further down may take longer, but it leaves boulders which are essential for building materials. Later, you can consider making a meeting area from the zones menu. Otherwise, your citizens will continue to gather by the wagon outside. Okay, so now we make a stocking area. stockpile area. I guess kind of like that. Consider that most workshops are 3x3 squares, mining through the stone layers. Okay. Room completed, 5 of 20. Okay. So our little dwarfy here is mining. I guess we'll make it big. So we're just going to let him mine. Supplies on the wagon are in danger of being carried off by wild creatures. It's time to build a stockpile underground to unload them. Stockpiles are crucial to moving supplies around your fortress where they are needed. Stockpiles are placed with the stockpile button highlighted, which is that one right there. Well, we got to wait for this guy to stop mining, though, I think. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, that's just the wall. Yeah, let's go up to the surface and take a look. Okay, so we'll do that for our stockpile. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we gotta wait for him to finish mining. I don't know what that is. What's that? I guess it doesn't tell me. So yeah, this game has quite a reputation. I've been wanting to try it out a little bit. We'll see how long I last. Oh, he's thirsty. There he is. He's back. A little difficult getting used to the controls here. Okay, he's almost done. Okay, that's done. Now we can do our stockpile. And accept. And then, let's see, clicking on the add button, we'll click two corners of a rectangle. safe to place your piles. Stockpiles can be placed both on the surface and underground. Once the pile is placed, click Accept and select the All button. Okay, here they come down with all of our stuff from the wagon, I assume. If unused, your workers should start unloading the wagon into the stockpile. Later, you may want to customize your stockpiles by clicking on them and pressing the Custom button to forbid certain categories, like refuse, for example. A separate refuse stockpile is a good idea to keep your fortress clean. If the stockpile menu is still open, you can close it now by right-clicking. Right-clicking can also be used to close most menus as well as escape. Okay. With shelter ready underground, it's time to build. First, you need building materials like wood or boulders. Before you start chopping down trees, you may want to create a dedicated wood stockpile. Haulers will also drop wood in your all stockpile unless you turn it off in the custom stockpile menu. When you are ready, open the wood cutting menu and designate the trunk of a tree. On the surface, make sure your woodcutter can walk to the designated location. Okay, so I guess we open this up and say, where's wood?
Even ancient Tengu took time to master new perches. Little Kitsune, you're doing well for a first fortress.
Remove the stockpile, repaint, take items from anywhere, only from specific. Okay. Set from which work stockpiles this stockpile gives and takes items. Set how many barrels, bins, etc. Custom. Okay. So now I can unclick wood. All. None. Okay. So no more wood will be coming down there. Now we're going to pause and go on up. Okay, so escape again. So we want to do a wood stockpile, I think it said. Okay, so that is empty, I assume. Okay, so now we do the stockpile thing again. And we'll make a wood stockpile, I guess. Accept. Food, coins, cloth, wood. Okay, so that should now be a wood stockpile. Okay, now before you start chopping down, create a dedicated wood. Okay, let's hit this thing, tree chopping. Select the base of the tree so that the woodcutter can reach it. Assign a woodcutter to do the work detail. If necessary, the woodcutter requires an axe. Okay, so let's chop down. Oh, okay, so I can do a range. So we're going to clear out our wood stockpile there. Right? Yeah? Maybe? Okay, well, I guess I gotta do them one by one. Or... Oh wait, I'm paused. I forget. Where's he going? Okay, we've got a wood chopper here. Where did that other dwarf go? He went running this direction. Oh, and here he comes back. Okay, stockpiled wood. Did that. We did that. Now I should be able to repaint and add these little sections, maybe. Okay, so now we've got our wood stockpile. Okay, go ahead. Now that you have the building materials, it's time to start building. Workshops are one of the many buildings you can place with the highlighted build button. Click it now. Okay, right there. Open building mode. Most workshops require building materials such as wood or boulders. If you have some wood stockpiled, you'll be able to place a carpenter's workshop. Click the workshop's carpenter and place the shop in an empty area on the surface or underground. Okay, well, I might as well put it by the wood stuff, right? Okay, workshops, and it said carpenter's workshop. Carpenter. Yeah? Okay. We're going to just do it right there by the wood thing. Okay, we got a bunch of apricot. We've got a bunch of chert. I guess we'll use chert. Okay, when unpaused, the worker should now build the workshop. Once the worker is done, click on the building to select it. Okay, the builder is building it. Okay, I think it's done. I'm going to pause, click workshop. Okay, your industrious citizens will perform any task added to the workshop. Most objects that are placed, like doors and furniture, must first be built in a workshop. Furniture created at the carpenter's workshop usually takes 1 wood to build. Add a task and make a bed. Chop down more trees if necessary. Unpause and wait for the bed to be completed. Okay, so what do? I guess I add a task. Make bed. Chop down more trees if necessary and wait for the bed to be completed. Okay, so okay, we've got somebody in there making a bed. Okay, I guess that's done. Pause again. Now that you have a bed, you can place it in the fortress. Use the build menu to place it in a room underground, just like the workshop. Dig a new room first if you like. Beds are found in the furniture category. Unlike workshops, beds must be placed underground. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, so this is our storage stuff. So we'll go up a layer and make some rooms, I guess. Three by 3? Sure, why not? Okay, and then we'll do this. And then he should go through and okay, now that you have a bed, you can place it in the fortress. Use the build menu to place it in a room underground. Just like the workshop. Dig a new room first if you like. Beds are found in the furniture category. Okay, build. Okay, that's mine. Build. No, that's stockpile. Okay, build. Doors. Something, something, something. Okay, beds are found in the furniture. Bed. Like material. Okay, hang on. If I go down one. Okay, yeah, there. I've got a bed. So if I go back up, I should be able to place the bed. Furniture. Bed. Oh, okay. So construction. Okay, we've got a bed. Now that you have a bed, you can place it in the fortress. Use the build. Okay, we did that. With the bed placed, your workers will have somewhere to sleep. Later, you can create a room with a door and use the zones menu to assign an official bedroom for each resident. Okay. The rest of the interface is now enabled. You can click on creatures and items just as you clicked on buildings, creatures and items. That's the zones. You click on buildings. Cages, restraints, machines, fluids, traps, furniture, workshop, drawers, hatches. Sent plant gathering to the walls. I don't know where the creature stuff is. And items, just you click on buildings to get more information about them. Click on a resident to see their needs, inventory, thoughts, relations, and more. You can also access information from the citizens button. Okay, so we pop back up to the surface. We're gonna click on the yak. 2 years old, strong and agile, healthy, blah 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 blah. Relations, no relationships. Our yak has no relationships. Okay, and Metob Sandcleob, woodworker, no job. 26 years old, lover. Okay, so she, I guess that's a she, has a lover, Errol Paintbrass. Values romance, low willpower, slow to anger, gracious, good memory. Wow. She feels euphoric due to inebriation, so she's been drinking. Okay, relations. She loves the planner. She has a deity. She has a friend, a close friend, a friend, a close friend, and a friend. The Fisher Dwarf. She's friends with the Fisher Dwarfs and the expedition leader. And the Stonecrafter. Okay, so we did all that.
Building a proper roost, I see. Every fortress needs a warm nest.
I'm working on it. Okay, import, and sometimes urgent information is given as alerts on the left side of the screen. There have been several already. Lovely. Move over an alert icon to see the information. Left click on an alert for recentering options, and right click to dismiss an alert. Okay. Up. You can recenter on certain announcements. Right click to close. This is an example. Urgent alert. These are very important. Ignore them at your peril. Okay. Right click to close. I just dismissed it. You may need supplies before the coming of winter. To trade with the autumn caravan, you must build a trade depot from the build menu. You need something of value to trade. Crafts are an easy way to make a lot of trade goods quickly. Make the appropriate workshop with workshops crafts. Workshops, where's workshops? Build, workshops, crafts. Crafts, okay, there's crafts. Okay, we're gonna put I guess next to this one. An obvious material to use to make crafts is rock. If you dig down enough layers, you will find a near infinite amount of boulders of various kinds, as well as some rough gems if you are lucky. Gems can be cut at the jeweler's workshop and crust them on crafts and other items to add even more value. Oh, let's unpause and let them build this. Okay, crafting workshop is apparently done. We'll pause again. There's a lot more to learn as you enter new menus. There will be information and tips. The help button at the top of the screen contains more guides. Click on it now and this tutorial will be concluded. Click on the help button. Okay. My goodness. That didn't even scratch the surface. The game is open-ended and you can do whatever you choose. If you'd like a goal, try to become a barony, then a mountain home. More likely your dwarves will starve unless you read the first few guides here. Okay. In order to keep your citizens alive in the unforgiving wilderness, they will need shelter, drink, and food. Use the arrow at the top of this window to minimize the tutorial when it obscures your view. By now, you should have a room underground where your residents can hide from the creatures above. To make sure they spend their free time down there, you will need to use the zones menu to create a meeting area. Later, you may try the burrows menu to create a safe place for your civilization to hide when real trouble comes. Some essential tasks must be assigned from the labor menu. Click here and make sure you have a miner, a woodcutter. Okay, labor menu. Here. Okay, we've got a miner, a woodcutter, and a fisher. If you haven't suffered any casualties, you should have those labors assigned already. But if one of those brave workers fails, you'll need to assign somebody to these duties. Okay, let's... okay, we are going to save and continue playing. Okay, so, I'm glad I can pause this thing. Can I not go back? Okay. Survival. I will need food, shelter, and drink and food. Use the arrow at the... Minimize the tutorial. Okay. Now you should have room underground where you're... Make sure they spend their free time down there. You will need to use zones menu to create a meeting area. Okay, so we're going to pop down to... Whoops. Pop down to here, I guess. And make a meeting area across from the bedrooms. and unpause. Okay, he'll pop down there and clean that out. And then zones, place zones. So meeting area is what we're gonna do. Once he gets this dug out. So if I go here, expedition leader, don't know if he's doing anything. The mason, so he's not assigned anything, I guess. We're gonna start him mining too, I think. Okay, yeah, if he came down to help mine, I assume. Expedition leader. Clash mirrors. 35 years old, disdains nature. Okay. Feels satisfied at work, fondness remembering talking with a friend. Euphoric due to inebriation, annoyed after having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. Embarrassed at the lack of chairs and interested in having an intellectual discussion with a friend. Felt bitter after getting into an argument. Okay. Who's napping? Good. Who's this? Mason. He has a lot of unmet needs. She is embarrassed after sleeping without a proper room. Okay, so we've got that. Now we can do place a zone, meeting area, like that, and accept. Okay, so we've got our meeting area now. Next. Some essential tasks must be assigned from the labor menu. Collect. Okay, I did that. I don't think I've suffered any casualties. Drink. There are two ways to make drinks for your residents. The main way is by brewing alcohol. This is done by building a still from the build menu using workshops farming still. Once the still is constructed, click on it and add the task brew drink from plant or fruit. If you have no suitable plants, you may try planting or gathering. The task also requires a barrel from the carpenter's workshop. If you survive until the caravan comes, you may also trade for drinks or plants there. The number of drink rations can be seen at the top of the screen. Okay, we have 30 drink rations, I guess. Rations. Absent alcohol and in warmer weather, you can designate a water source from the zones menu at a river or a pond so that your residents have water to drink. You'll want one of these anyway for other purposes like cleaning and certain workshop tasks. Okay, this is our gathering area, so we'll do a still here, I guess. And they're 3x3. And then we'll build menu, workshops, soap, seeds, fruit, stone. Where is it? Farming? Where is it? Workshops farming still. Okay. Still. Okay, we'll put our still there. And then it says we need a barrel. Okay, so we'll pop back up to the surface to here and add a new task and make a display case, make a bed. We want a barrel. Add new task. Like that.
Look at my little kitsune, hustling in the workshop. The barrel crafting arc begins. Chat.
Managers. Okay, so I guess that is done. Yeah, okay, there's a barrel. Okay, so I need a barrel. If I click on this, there's empty food storage item. Okay, so add stockpile links, move. Okay, so how do I move the barrel? I mean, it looks like I've got barrels. Right, because I did make a barrel. Add a new task. Fruit drink from fruit requires... Okay, so we did get the barrel in there. Requires unrotten fermentable leaf or fruit. Brew drink from plant, I guess. Okay, I think I've got somebody brewing. Almost 21. Okay, I hope I didn't just mess something up here. Okay, so Dwarven Wine Barrels, Spore Tree. This is Dwarven Wine Barrel. Dwarven Wine 9. Okay, so I think we've got stuff brewing. Drink rations can be seen at the top of the screen. My drink rations aren't going up though. Absent alcohol, okay, right. Did I go through that whole thing? Yep, okay, I went through all that thing. So we've got We've got brewing going, sort of, I think. Okay, planting. There's some food on the embark wagon. Okay, let's pause. Yeah, there's some food on the embark wagon, and you can trade for food, but you can also grow your own. The wagon comes with some seeds, but as you might expect, these crops must be grown underground. Okay. Using mining orders, you'll need to carve out a rectangular area underground for your farm plot. The underground rectangle must be near the surface where there is soil, loam, clay, or sand. One level down should suffice before you hit rock. The highest mountain elevations do not have soil. Make sure to leave the ceiling above intact so the underground soil doesn't receive any sunlight. Okay, so we'll go up and then down one, and then I guess we dig out an area. And unpause. Okay, that area, we'll pause. That area has been dug out. Make sure to leave the ceiling above intact, blah, blah, blah. With subterranean soil floor exposed, you can place an underground farm plot. This isn't rich soil, but will suffice for now. Dig deeper to find better soil. Select farm plot from build menu. Workshops. And workshops, farming, farm plot. Farm plot. Where's farm plot? Farm plot. There's a farm plot on the subterranean soil. Okay. You need to select the crops to be grown each season. Click on the farm plot you placed to pull up the farming menu. Plump helmets are edible, and the default wagon comes with plump helmet spawn, which are their seeds. Note that you can obtain above ground seeds from trader or by eating gathered plants, but above ground farming exposes your planters to dangers and the elements. Okay, so we do that. Construction in it. Oh, because I forget that I have it paused. So I unpause and hopefully somebody will come and fix this all. Construction is nearly done. Okay, I guess it's done. Okay, we'll do plump helmets. Okay, they all ran down and planted, I think. Okay, gonna pause. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Nell the Spammer. Okay, let me see here. I want to check some stuff out. Okay. All right, so I guess we've got stuff planting. We'll do this and see what they're. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. Okay, I think they're going down to the stockpile and grabbing seeds and then planting them. And the cat's running around, hopefully, I don't know, I guess eating mice or whatever. Well, I guess everybody's a planter. Okay, I think they're done planting. This person, what's going on here? 20 years old, has a lover, good intuition, tough, good focus, and temperate. She's annoyed after sleeping in the dirt. Okay, pause. Okay, so note that you can obtain above ground. Okay, we did all that. And now your planters, those that can access both the farm plot and the spawn, will plant in the field, and after a period of growth, they'll be harvested. If you'd like to focus a few of your citizens on farming, which gives skill benefits, you can assign them to the planter's work detail from the labor menu. Fertilizer and skilled planters have a direct impact on crop yield. These edifices are more pronounced deep underground, where you can locate the cavern biome and its rich soil. Potash is the fertilizer of choice, and it can be created in the ashery using ash from wood burned in a wood furnace. Water source zone and a bucket are also required. Fertilizer is not needed to farm. Okay. Okay, so we did the farm thing. I guess I made stuff. It's probably down in here, right? Black cat barrel.
Little Kitsune
Dwarven
paused the
air
whole
barrel.
fortress for a drink while the dwarfs do the actual work. Classic management style. But the farm looks good.
Dwarven air barrel. Okay. I guess they're making alcohol. Bucket. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Other food sources. If there's a river or pond nearby, you may consider fishing. Water isn't frozen. A worker with the fishing labor assigned will begin fishing automatically. You can optionally choose to designate a fishing zone if you don't want your workers going far afield. Or your workers do not eat raw fish. You must build a fishery to prepare them. Do this by... Okay, so I guess a fishery is up next. I mean, we've got water here. Okay, so I guess a fishery is next. So build workshops, farming, farm plot, butcher, tanner, fishery. Walk to this location. Oh, okay, because we've got the tree there. Okay, now we can build our fishery. Farming, fishery. Okay, what else can we do here? Mat gathering. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're all running out to gather plants. Okay, so are they putting them all in the stockpile area? I'm thinking maybe we add stone up top. So let's do okay, so we're going to do wood and stone. Nope, it can only okay, then custom. Where's custom? Wood and stone. And then we'll go down to the other stockpile thingy and do custom, and we will remove stone. And then they should all come down here and take it upstairs. Once I unpause. Right, I would think that they would take the boulders. Yeah, okay, yeah, they are taking the boulders. And then if we go up here, they should be showing up in here, maybe? I mean, we probably don't have to worry about okay, let's clear some of this area out. Okay, that'll give us a little more room. Oh, what's this? Is that a frog? Green tree frog remains. Hematite. Stockpile 2 shirt. At least I thought that they would take the stone. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing there, but yeah, see, they picked up that boulder. Oaken splint. Honey badger leather quiver. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll just let them do their thing. Okay, we're gonna pause for a minute and figure out more of this stuff. Okay, so we did the fishery. Next. Possible to survive by gathering plants outside. Do this by selecting gathering order, then draw a rect. Yeah, we did that.
Heads up, my silly humans. Ads are running for the next few minutes. Perfect time to grab snacks or admire Shiro's fortress chaos.
Oh, I should have. It said something about like seasons, right? Spring, dimple cups, quarry bushes, plump helmets, and then spring, plump helmets. So this thing is always going to be doing plump helmets. Other food sources. So we figured out the gathering thing. Oh, and like that. Saving game. Okay. Okay, we're doing okay, I think. Okay, now this thing, add a new task. Brew drink from plants. Work orders. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so maybe we'll make more rooms. Other food. Okay, we did that. Other food sources. Meat from livestock you slaughter as a source of food to slaughter. And okay, I'm gonna do that. Pause it. Oh, okay, I see. We can do all stone. And then all wood. So we were just doing metal ores. So now this, I think, will let us do all stone. And then down here, do custom. None. Okay. Okay, that should fix that, and hopefully they'll come down and... Oh, yeah, if I do this, we'll see if they start moving stuff. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, see, there they go. Okay, yeah. Now they're bringing the stone up here. He's a woodcrafter. Why is he hanging out at the fish shop? So we're talking with an acquaintance satisfied at work on us after making a friend. Okay. Yeah, now we're getting the stone and rock up there.
Ah, the classic assign all the things and hope it works strategy. Never change, little Kitsune. The chaos is just getting good, everyone.
Okay, next up, okay, so we were doing other food sources. We're going to pause. Meat from livestock you slaughter is a source of food. To slaughter an animal, you must first build a butcher's shop. Do this by selecting the building in the workshops, farming butcher. Once the shop is built, open the creatures info menu from there and select pets livestock tab. There you can select which animals to slaughter. You may need to minimize the tutorial to see the slaughter buttons. Note that some livestock must eat vegetation to survive. Keep them alive using the pin pasture zone from the zones menu to select a section of grass and click the add button to assign the animals. Okay, so we need to build a butcher shop. Okay, let's get rid of more of these trees. And do some more gathering. Oh, yeah, and unpause. Okay, where's our wood chopper? There's our wood chopper, I think. Woodworker, yeah. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the Myrtle Canyon is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with anticipation of inspecting the splendid products your industrious craft dwarves. Stock your own stores. Wait, what these merchants offer might be very well be great. Okay, so they need a trade depot. Oh, and we got the craft thing. Add a new task. Rock. Find book. Shell, bone. Okay, we're going to pause this. Make rock crafts. Sure, why not? Okay, so this is set to repeat indefinitely. I mean, right? It makes sense that dwarves would do rock crafts. I don't know. Oh, yeah, we've got that. Okay, we've got somebody here. Metal crafter. Okay, I don't know exactly what's going on there, but we do need a trade depot, apparently. We're going to take out some more trees. And we'll make our depot down here, I think. Okay, so if I go into build, constructions, cages, restraints, traps, military, trade depot. We'll do our trade depot right there, I guess. Okay, and then what else did we need to do? Okay, pause. Farming. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we needed the butcher. Workshops, farming, butchers. We'll put that over here by the fish, I guess. Right there. And workshops and farming and butcher. We'll put it there. What is going on here? Okay, why? Spear dwarf. Okay. So I think he's friendly. Diplomacy. Means with the outpost liaison. I am your liaison from Mountain Homes. Let's discuss your situation. The world is the same as ever. Okay. Make requests for next year's caravans. We'll charge more for these items. I don't know. Oh, look at all that stuff. We're gonna ignore that for the moment and probably die because of it. Stockpile. Lap. Okay, repaint the stockpile. Okay, so we are going to repaint. Al, come on. Okay, accept. And then we're also going to get rid of these trees. Boom. And we're also going to gather anything that's in there. Okay, all of those are done, and then we are going to repaint like that. And there we go. Okay, so we've increased our wood and stone stockpile. We've got to figure out this pasture thing, I think. Okay, pets, livestock, okay, slaughter buttons, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if we go like that, butcher an animal, catch live land animal, or extract from land animal. Okay. I don't want to do any of that just yet, I don't think. Because I don't know what land animals I have, and I don't want to kill ones that I need. Alert. Okay, must eat vegetation to survive. To keep them alive, use pin pasture zone from the zones menu to select a section of grass and click with the add button to assign the animals. Okay, so we'll put our pasture over here, I guess. Zone. Okay, offline dormitory, barracks, animal training, tomb, water, pen, pasture. Like that, probably. Except.
My little kitsune, you say probably die while meticulously organizing every pebble. The doom is well managed, at least.
Okay, so pen and pasture, paint the zone. Select animals to be placed in the pasture. Okay, so I think buck rabbit requires a pasture. Yak requires stray sow. We've got a peacock. Okay, we're just gonna hit all of the grazer thingies. All the grazer animals, just in case we get like these water buffalo or donkeys or whatever. Okay, did that work? Oh, I don't have. Okay, yeah, there they go. They're bringing the animals. Okay, so we have grazing animals. We still got to deal with this crap. Okay, what have we got brewing here? Make rock crafts. Okay, is that showing up in the stockpile? He's unhappy. Earrings. Okay, so yes, they are making crafts. Okay, so we're gonna make more bedrooms, I think. Okay, we'll start with that many and see what happens. And then over, if we can go up to the carpenter's workshop, add new task. We need 3 more beds. Make bed. Make bed. And make bed. Okay, now if we go down here, okay, he's getting that. Oh, we need 2 more beds. Add new task, make bed. And make bed. Okay, now if we go down here, are the beds popping up? Yep, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now back to the build menu, furniture, bed, right there. Build menu, furniture, bed, right there. What is all of this? Miasma. Rotten. Ooh. Okay, so whoa, 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 whoa. What do we gotta do here? Okay, I did not see that coming. Slug. Okay, so maybe we make like a corpse place, dead animal thing. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit and I guess we'll make a stockpile for dead stuff. Okay, so let's see here if we can make this work. We're going to put it clear up here. Okay, that did not work. Stockpile up here. Okay, except corpses, right? Corpses and, let's do corpses and refuse. Corpses. Refuse and corpses. And then we'll call that good, I guess. Okay, if I unpause, what's going to happen? Are they going to take that up there? Dragonfly remains. Okay. Okay, and there's our dead yak. Okay, so I guess I did not feed those guys soon enough. Let's see, page... No, C, down. Okay, so that's all taken care of. Okay, these guys are pretty unhappy, some of them. Okay, so now we're gonna make place more beds, like so. Another bed. And the last bed. Okay, make beds, guys. Unmet need, fight, excitement, acquire object. Especially my problems with my friend, that was satisfying. Why is he unhappy? Health? No health problems. Just after retching anamasma. Okay. He's an iron will, but he has quite poor focus. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so we got through all of that livestock and whatnot. Now, I think if we do doors, we can turn those into bedrooms.
The Great Yak Funeral Director at work. Yeah. Your fortress is a symphony of well-planned disasters, Little Kitsune.
Symphony is right. Okay, so now build workshops, doors and hatches. Doors can be used along with walls to enclose rooms. Okay, so maybe I don't need like a... Make a wooden door, okay. Let's see, is there a mason kind of a thing? Carpenter, crafts, jeweler, forge mechanic, metalsmith, siege, soap, stoneworker. Okay, we'll put stone right above there and hit go. Okay, now pause. And how many rooms did we have down here? 6. A lot of unmet needs here. Okay, so do we make doors? Rock door. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And unpause. Okay, we'll go down here. Okay, so let's see if we can place doors. Doors and hatches. Door. Okay, so we've got doors, and now we can do the zone thing, I think, and make bedrooms. Okay, so I think I did that, right? Okay, so, okay, pause. Okay, so we'll go back, whoops, go back up here. And figure more of this stuff out, other food sources. I think we did all of that. Okay. Next up, bins, bags, and barrels. If you find your stockpiles are filling up too fast, you can create room by building bins, barrels, and bags. Barrels are used to store food, bags are used to store seeds, and some other things like sand. Bins hold just about everything else except furniture, wood, and boulders. Okay. They can also be made at the stoneworker's shop and the metalsmith's forge. Bags are created clothier's shop or the leatherworks. So we could make bins for these things, like gems and whatnot. Okay, so wood shop, add new task, bin, make a wooden bin. Okay, let's take a look and see how things are going here. So we're getting jewelry here. So let's make a bin for jewelry, maybe. Up. Right there. Add a new task. Wood bin. Okay, we'll try 3 bins. Go. Okay, now if we go down to here, that, okay, yep, bin, finished goods bin, okay, yeah. Okay, that's helping. Now I also want one here. So if I do a build thing and workshops, furniture, where do I find bins? Workshop, doors and hatches, instructions. Okay, we're gonna pause that. Furniture. Right, I should be able to like move stuff around, right? I would think. Minecart, high and low traffic areas, remove mining, wood cutting, plant gathering, and smoothing orders. Huh. Well, I don't see where I can make bins. I mean, I can make them, but I can't place them. No seeds for plump helmets. Okay, well, I guess that wasn't very smart. So I don't know, maybe I made drink. We're down to 8 drink, but I thought that I was brewing. Okay, I apparently haven't figured out brewing. His drink is down to 7. I'm gonna have to figure out more about that. Okay, drink is up to 10. Okay, I'm not.
Little Kitsune, even after 7 centuries I remember where things are kept. Check the crafting menus near your workshops, not just the still.
Okay, so okay, well, we're going to move on to. Okay, we did bins, bags, and barrels. That was just a 1. Okay, refuse and dumping. As your dwarves live and work in your fortress, they will generate refuse. This includes everything from bones to other remains to worn out clothing. You can gather refuse in a refuse stockpile. Some refuse can be put to use. For instance, shells can be turned into crafts. Most of it will just generate foul-smelling miasma. If your refuse stockpile starts to fill up, you can create a dump zone. Use the zones menu to select a garbage dump and draw a rectangle over a cliff or a hole and then designate items for dumping. Let's pause this. It's been done either from the items info sheet or by dragging a rectangle over everything you want to dump using the dump designation tool. Okay. We do have a dump stockpile. Skeleton. Okay, we are going to chop these trees down. And we are going to gather up everything from in here. And go. Okay, now we are going to repaint and get all those areas in and accept. And okay, so that's kind of our dump. Okay, now next up, we're going to pause. Trade. When the caravan arrives at the trade depot, you must click on the depot and select Bring Goods to Depot. Here you can select which goods you wish to trade. After everyone has brought their goods, you can select Trade. Don't worry if you have no broker, select Anyone can trade. You cannot trade until your broker or another resident arrives at the depot. When trading, you select what goods you want from the list on the left and which goods are yours to trade from. List on the right, then hit trade. The trader will accept if the deal is fair, and they can carry away the weight of the things you are selling. Note that if you have a broker, the value of each good will be shown if their skill is high enough. Okay, so I have a broker. This item is a permanent part of the building for bid and visibility tags set here affect the whole building. Huh, okay. Okay, so we're not trading anything right now. I guess I used up all of the helmet thingies. Plum helmets, or helmet plums, or whatever they're called. But how do I add a bin? That's what I don't know. Oh well. Okay, maybe I can't put like hematite in there. Okay, what's next? What's next? We've got offices and administrative work. In order for some functions to be used, like work orders or bookkeeping, administrators must be assigned to do this aspect. The Noble and Administrators menu and click the Add button. To do this, select the Nobles and Administrators menu and click the Add button to assign somebody. Some administrators will require offices to perform their work. You can create these with zones. Office. The zone you select must contain a chair, or you can paint a zone and place a chair later. Remember to assign the administrator to the office. Other nobles may appear or be assigned as the game progresses. Use the Nobles and Administrators menu to check their wants and needs. Man, this thing is detailed. Okay, we're going to go down to the sleeping level. How many of these guys do I have? Where do I... some information. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Peasant. Huh. I'm gonna add a woodcutter, probably. We'll just leave them like that. Okay, so we'll do bedrooms out this way. We're gonna try this administrative office. Okay, so this will be our administrative area. I don't quite know what I'm doing with that just yet. I may have to watch more tutorials. This is definitely a wiki kind of game. Okay, so now if I go down and I think select zone offices, right? Um, accept. And then zones or areas. Yeah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Could be placed in several furniture placed on the rooms with doors or vertical entries before you began. Okay. Okay, we'll put, I guess, our expedition leader in there. I don't know. So maybe I did that wrong. Maybe. Okay, let's take another look at this. Okay, officers perform their work. Must contain a chair. Nobles and administrators menu.
Look at you, little Kitsune, already
So-
drowning in paperwork.
Yeah.
Don't worry, even the best foxes need a Tengu's wing to keep their offices running.
Okay, so we'll build a chair, I guess. Maybe a couple of doors. Door. Door. Okay, two doors. Two doors down. Okay, and chair. I need a chair. Chair. Wooden chair. And another chair. Okay, so we'll pop back down. And we will add, oh, let's see, we gotta unpause so that those will build. Needs a door, make it workshop. Okay, yeah, because they gotta make the door first. Okay, we got the doors. And another door right there. And then, let's see, furniture, chair. And chair. Why? I don't know. Okay. Okay, now we got to figure out remove this permanently. Okay, now I think what we do is do each of these individually. So we'll have an extra office just in case we need it. And then we click on this and we add our expedition leader. Why? I don't know. It's just a thing to do. Okay, now we got to figure out. Okay, so I don't know if these are. Do I need to change these and make these separate? I don't know. So let's. Okay, so let's remove that. And we'll just do individual bedrooms. Maybe I should make a dormitory. That sounds like it'd be more efficient. Okay, so we've got all of our bedrooms, and then we can assign people. Okay, so what's going on up here? Okay, nobody's assigned to this one, but people keep going in there.
A fox who can't decide between a den or a burrow for his little miners. How very on brand, Shiro.
Yeah, okay. It's on it's on brand. I have no idea what I'm doing. Avoiding that a little bit. That may have messed up the rooms, I don't know. Okay, so we've got that stuff. And we've got a lot of dwarves. Can I add more than one bed and assign more than one person? Dormitory should include multiple beds and will not belong to a particular citizen. So what happens if I put like 3 beds in each one of these?
Heads up my silly humans, ads are rolling for the next few minutes. Grab a snack or stretch those wings while Shiro wrangles Dwarf.
Okay, to attract migrants and build a successful settlement, you will need to keep your citizens happy. There are many ways. I'm completely out of drink. I got nothing. I tried planting stuff and it just no seeds for the plump helmets. I mean, all right, this. I don't know. But, you know, it's a learning experience. Okay, so anyway, back to happiness stuff. Maintain your citizens. Alcohol, good food, and personal rooms go a long way. Meet their needs by providing meeting areas and locations for socializing, worship, and study. Monitor their thoughts to identify problems. That's kind of dystopian. Problems that you can solve. Unhappy citizens can act out and cause trouble, and fewer people will risk travel to a miserable fortress. Probably should have made the bedrooms smaller. Okay, next. Dig deeper. There are many treasures and perils deep underground. In order to pursue the wealth of the earth, you must dig deeper. Valuable gems and precious metals can be found along with richer soil, desperately needed water, fungal lumber, and other tantalizing mysteries. Okay. In order to make metal bars for the metalsmith, you must smelt ore. This can be done at the smelter, which can be found under workshops, furnaces. Smelter ore is mined underground below the soil layers. Magma, you can build a magma smelter directly over it. Otherwise, you need fuel. To get fuel, you need to make charcoal with a wood furnace found at blah, 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 blah. You may switch to other forms of fuel later, such as coal, but you will usually need charcoal from the wood furnace to start the process. Okay, so we need a wood furnace. Furnaces. Blast furnace, kiln, smelter, wood furnace. And then we also need a smelter. Magma smelter, glass furnace, kiln, magma, glass furnace, wood furnace, smelter. Okay, we'll do like a couple of these. Okay, and now over here, add a new task. Okay, so we're working on the fuel. Okay, we're gonna add charcoal, and let's see, do we have a thing for fuel here? Corpses, refuse, sheet, weapons, wood. Okay, so I don't see. Charcoal? Does charcoal count as wood? Maybe it just stays there until it's needed. I mean, I've got hematite. Does hematite count as a smelt hematite ore? Okay, and then we're going to put our metal bars and blocks up here as well. And then we'll go down here and remove bars and blocks. Okay, we're getting the hang of this. Now, here's my question. Now that I've got bars, can I add bins? How do I add bins? Okay, they're running around like crazy. All right, guys, I think this is where I am going to call it. We did pretty good considering I've never played this before. Let's pop over to here. And yeah, thank you for joining me and hanging out with me. I will be continuing with this. In fact, I'll probably be playing a little bit offline because it's interesting. But I definitely need to watch some tutorials or something. It's a really complicated game. But I should be back Friday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We'll see. We'll see. I still have... oh, what was the one game? Anyway, we've got a couple of games that we're working on. I may just do Minecraft. I don't know. I still have a lot of resource gathering to do for that one, and it's been kind of a pain. And I haven't really been playing it much offline the last few days. So, but anyway, so we will probably continue with this one a little bit further and see how far we get before everybody dies. And I may look up a few tutorials. Like I said, the tutorials, some of those tutorials are like 3 to 5 hours long. It's insane. But anyway, I will see you on the next one. I appreciate you popping in, keeping me company. You all take care, and I should be back on Friday.